Our investigator says this all checks out. What are we supposed to do with it? Who in the media do we know who we can slip this to? But it can't look like it came from us.
Well, you're right. It has to look like it came from an outside source.
Hold on, are we sure that we want to do this? This woman has children who I bet know nothing about this. I mean, these arrests happened 20 years ago. I don't think she's a threat to the public or a reason that, her husband shouldn't hold office.
Well, I think we can all agree the answer is no.
Yeah, all this does is embarrass our opponent, and I thought you didn't want to run a dirty campaign.
Well, that was before he started playing dirty. This was the same man who lambasted you and accused you of doing the exact same thing. I can't stand for that kind of hypocrisy.
Yeah, but his wife isn't the candidate.
Neither is your mother.
Exactly, and it was wrong what they said about my mother, but does that justify us doing the exact same thing to his wife?
I don't know.
Look, I mean, these days, I know everybody's entire history, their every mistake is on the internet, and it makes people think that their personal life is fair game. But just because things are one way, it doesn't mean that we can't strive for something better.
What do you want to do with all this information?
Hey, oh wow, you look great.
Well, they're going to be photographers there.
Yeah. Hey, would it be a problem if Bonnie and the kids came with us? The kids are really excited, but Bonnie didn't want to intrude, like it was a date or something.
A date? To vote? No, that would be so silly, right?
Yeah, so silly. Okay. Hey guys, let's go! Make rain, let's go, open the door! Put your seatbelts on!
Polls are open all day. We gotta hurry like that? Come on.
All
Still
right.
getting dressed.
Buckle up,
Put your
buckle up.
seatbelts on. Hi, thank you for the ride. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Okay, you guys good?
So much. High five! High five! High five! Yeah! Thank you. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your support. In particular, I'd like to thank Hannah Higgins and Colleen Pickering for the unenviable task of guiding me through this entire process. Yeah, thank you. It has been a thrilling journey, one that has led me to be standing before you this evening. Now, nearly all the precincts have been counted, and the margin is narrow. But it is now time to offer my congratulations to my opponent on a well-fought campaign and to wish him well as our newest United States Congressman. While we concede the election, I want all of you to know that in no way does this nullify your involvement or diminish the ideals that you've embraced. We will continue to strive for our goals. I hope you will do the same. Thank you very much. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're gonna get them next time, Elliot.
I'm not sure I have a next time plan, but thank you for your kind words.
I don't know. I really liked Elliot Doolittle, so it was hard to decide. But then there was all that stuff the other guys was saying, and it made it even harder to decide.
Well, At least it was a noble defeat.
Ugh, you can keep your nobility. I wish we had taken the kid gloves off and wiped the floor with that Bridgeworth creep.
Why, Miss Higgins, if I didn't know better, I could swear you've gone from being an idealist to a politician. He did a lovely job on his concession speech.
One would never have guessed that he was delivering kegs a few months ago.
Kudos to you, I guess.
Kudos to us both.
I guess I'll be moving into your office pretty soon.
Yes, fair is fair. I fully plan on squaring things up between the two of us.
And Elliot? What about the two of you?
Oh, please, don't be ridiculous. There's no two of us. I actually was just thinking about how it's time to release our charge back into the wild.
Really? And how do you propose we return him back to his natural habitat?
I suppose we could just open the doors and let him run free.
Huh? What, do you think he'll just, I don't know, wander off?
We could drop him off at a hockey game with a six-pack of beer.
Okay, Hannah, that's enough.
Oh, okay, if you insist on being so gentle, I suppose I could just pin a note to him and leave him in a basket outside an Irish pub. Just put it in the trunk. What are you doing?
You want the clothes back too, right?
What? Why would I want your clothes?
For the next guy you experiment on.
Don't you mean on whom we decide to experiment?
Whatever.
Tonight was a rough night on all of us, but you don't need to take it out on me. Go home, have yourself a beer. You'll feel better in the morning.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you just drop me off at a hockey game with a six-pack of beer? Or maybe you could leave me in a basket by an Irish pub.
If I had known that you were so thin-skinned, I would have checked earshot. But obviously you're intent on extracting an apology from me, so I will indulge you. I apologize. I'm deeply sorry if I offended you.
Really? Don't patronize me after what I've done for you.
For me, you came to me wanting to be a beverage rep. I think that you're more than qualified to go back to your beer and your Bruins. You're welcome.
Don't act like you've done me favors. I was pretty happy before, okay? I was happy taking care of my own family. I was happy doing the occasional good deed downtown.
I showed you that we are all required to stand up against inequality, complacency, and injustice. How awful of me.
But you always said that we could accomplish something together. And now we have one setback and you're ready to call it quits.
I would call it a lot more than a setback. We lost the election.
And how quickly did you decide to dump me?
I'm not gonna hold your hand. Yes, there are things that are wrong with the world, but you are a grown-up. Go out there, do something, make a difference.
Can I help you with something?
Excuse me.
Oh, great, another dilettante with a camera. It's the perfect way to end this.